Willie D Live.
What's up, family? We got Jorge Rivera and his wife, Dagmarie, who went to the school to confront the administration about the mistreatment of their son, who was disciplined for pushing a girl just a day before. Well, Jorge did not like the outcome of the meeting, and he straight up insulted the school resource officer and took a swing on it, then took her taser. And to make matters worse, his wife jumped in and also put hands on the school resource officer. Yeah, man, check it out, fam. You ain't gonna believe this one. Well, maybe you will.
So I understand the frustration of the whole situation.
No idea. I'm sorry.
You have no idea. Okay, well, let's continue. Let's forget about the I'm sorry here, I'm sorry there. Let's go and take care of what we have to take care of.
What you can do is, like I was just explaining, when this process goes through court, you can explain your side of the story to the judge. It's ultimately going to be up to the judge what is going to happen from here on out. What I made a determination on is probable cause alone, which just means that he was the primary aggressor.
No,
being
she
that
was the primary aggressor.
This isn't an
because
argument.
She was yelling at him.
Okay,
And that's aggression.
I'm gonna finish this
Okay, so
conversation.
you fail a kid. Okay, that's okay. You are failing kids right here. We're not talking about us, because believe me, if it were about the adults, we can solve this at all different levels.
So
we are talking about a kid that I'm fooling. Now I'm telling you, I'm talking to you. Okay, yes, I am going to do. Guess what? Because I paid your salary. Okay, what happened to you? Okay, why are you so worthless? Do you feel proud that you are this worthless lady? Do you feel this proud that you are this worthless? Shut the fuck up, because I paid your salary, you dumb bitch. Okay? That's what happened. Look, what is gonna happen? What is gonna happen?
You need to leave.
You are a worthless piece of shit. Yeah, call back up. No wonder you're fucking dying.
You need to leave.
There's nothing that we can do, okay? But don't worry, we're gonna keep this high.
You need to leave.
You are
You put your hand in my
right
face
here.
one more time. I have a fucking issue. Don't do that.
Who the fuck are you? Stop, man. What's your plan? Calm down.
Put it down right fucking now. Put it down right now. Put your hands behind your fucking back. Put your hands behind your fucking back now.
Mira tu hijo.
I need more minutes. Put your hands behind your fucking back now.
Piensa en tu hijo.
Yeah, please, thank you. Dad.
Central Kilo 47. XR 21 Central Garden.
Okay, fam. First of all, who do you think was right in this situation? Give me a thumbs up if you think Jorge and his wife were right. If you think they were right, give me a thumbs up. If you're riding with the mom and dad, give me a thumbs up. If you say, no, man, no, the officer got this one. Give me a 2 thumbs up if you think the officer got it. If you're riding with the officer, give me 2 thumbs up. If you're riding with mom and dad, give me 1 thumb. 1 thumb. Okay, my thoughts. At first, I was wondering, what happened, because they seemed very aggressive and adamant that their son was in the right. But then when I saw how the father was acting, I realized that perhaps the son got some of that aggression against females from his daddy. And did you notice that the son was the one who seemed to be the most calm out of all of them? he was trying to de-escalate. You know, the cop, I thought, I didn't think she did a great job at de-escalating. See, the problem with a lot of cops is they think they are the boss of the citizens. They think that when they talk, you got to listen and you need to just shut up. And they think they can talk to you any kind of way. In this situation, no, she didn't raise her voice first. He raised his voice first. But the way that she talked and the way she responded in that condescending manner only escalated matters. So if she had more training, better skill in communicating, she would have understood how, hot the father really was, and that, she needed to pump those brakes. A lot of cops get themselves in trouble because of their arrogance, you see, and she obviously had some arrogance now, but you could say that same thing about the father, and he was absolutely aggressive, a little too aggressive. No, not a little, a lot. There was a lot of aggression there. And that's not going to serve well for him in the future. It's not going to serve his son well, because his son saw how he was behaving and how he communicated with authority. If you see your daddy telling the police F you and woo, 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 and then push the police, clobber the police, take the police taser, what's going to make you want to, abide by the law? What's going to make you want to respect the law or respect authority? You see, Pops was struck with a hate crime because he used a derogatory slur against, all slurs are derogatory, but he used a slur against the female officer. He called her a dyke. And so they enhanced his charges, and he ended up doing 2 months in jail. He's out. The wife, on the other hand, is still fighting her case. This happened back in 2024, but the wife is still fighting. She just went to court back in February. I think it was the 13th. She went to court, and she changed her guilty plea to not guilty. Well, she changed her no contest plea to not guilty, claiming that her attorney didn't give her proper instructions, because she thought that if she pleaded no contest, that after she finished her probation or whatever, that she would be given, that she would have her record expunged, and it would be like it never happened. But once she found out that wouldn't be the case, she said, not guilty. So it looks like she's going to trial. She's going to take it all away. She got an uphill battle because it's on camera where her and her husband are assaulting the police officer. Now, the police officer told Buddy, put your hands behind your back. But I thought she was just giving him a stern threatening, right? Comes to find out she had drawn a weapon. So we didn't see it in the video, but she drew a weapon. And that's why he complied. That's why he turned around, because she had a gun trained on him. So he turned around, went ahead and turned around. But look at how these temporary emotions can cause permanent harm. Look at what he did to himself. All he had to understand before you go in there, these schools, they got rules and regulations to make sure that they protect themselves. They deal with stuff like this all day, every day. And when you walk into those schools and you walk into those meetings, you're on their turf. And so they're prepared for the tough guy stuff. They're prepared for the docile stuff. They prepared for however you want to come. They're prepared, and they got rules. And so you got to make sure when you go in there that you don't make matters worse than what your grievance already is. You got to go in there and you got to act like you got some sense. You got to talk with intelligence. Because if you go there with that attitude and talking tough and all of that, they're going to be ready to put the laws on you and send you to jail, right? They're ready for that. They're scared, but they know they got the law on their side. So they always have backup. You don't. So if you get out of line, they're ready for you. And more than likely, you're just going to make matters worse. The best thing that you can do is go in there, listen, state your case. If they don't find your case to be plausible, they don't side with you, then you escalate. You take it to the next step. The next step, if you're going past the principal, you're going back to school, then you go to the superintendent. You don't get your justice there, then you take it to the next step. Whatever that next step is, I don't know if it's if you've got to go outside of that and file a lawsuit. But whatever that next step is, you just keep escalating until you get the answer that you want. And then at the end of the day, you may not get a judgment in your favor, but at least you fought. And that's what's important. You fight when you feel like you're right, when you believe that you're right, not feel like you're right. But when you believe that you are right, you fight. No more talk.